But I get the same vibes from Amber Heard's defense attorney. Just an actual unhinged idiot. Bro, what the fuck? None of the... I don't know why it was so hard just to find that one part. That is like the craziest part of the whole thing. And then he goes on to like tell how he actually killed her. As if that was somehow supposed to dismiss the whole case because a couple of things were wrong about the exact method of how he committed a murder. It's fucking melting my brain. I brought this up as a point in the Amber Heard case with his defense attorney, and I've totally fucking forgot now. But isn't that some crazy shit? Amber Heard was just exposed for lying about covering up the bruises. The makeup palette she supposedly used didn't exist till after their divorce. Is that confirmed? Because I saw that floated around a little bit today. But the evidence seemed a little shaky there, because it was fucking Twitter. So I didn't know if that was a real thing or not. It was confirmed by Miliani themselves. It was posted officially by Miliani Cosmetic. Miliani sets the records. Well, this is New York Post. Don't trust that. All of these sources seem very not reputable. New York Post is tabloids. New York Daily News, News, probably tabloids. I don't know Just Jared, and Jezebel I think is also tabloids, right? Click one of them and see if they link the official source. Good idea. Just Jared is the only one here that might have a chance of not being trash, I guess. It's one I've never heard of. And then the very first thing I see is the Austin Butler reveals he almost quit acting to do this, so it's just BuzzFeed. Okay, so it looks like it comes from their, what is this, TikTok? Instagram? But I mean, you're right, this does come from the official account. They were like, damn, this is a good opportunity for some fucking clout, let's ride. This is a really important point. I feel like that could have been handled a little bit differently, but yeah, I guess she was lying about the makeup thing. So what does this prove? If I remember correctly, she made a claim that the makeup that she always carried around, which was Miliani Cosmetics, I guess, she had to use to constantly cover up bruises left on her by Depp in order to maintain like a semblance of a non-abusive relationship or some shit like that. I'm really like going to the back of my memory banks on it because I don't quite recall, but it was something like that, I think. That was basically it. Yeah. So I guess this proves that I guess they brought the Miliani cosmetic kit that she's always carried around and used to cover herself up with to court, and Miliani noticed and realized that that palette didn't exist till 2017, which doesn't work for Amber Heard's story. She said she used that palette every day back in 2015 to 2016 and it didn't get dropped till the end of 2017. Yeah. Mark Zuckerberg said that his employees lovingly call him the Eye of Sauron. Man, what the fuck? What does that have to do with Amber Heard? But now I'm curious. Do they really? Mark Zuckerberg's employees lovingly call him the Eye of Sauron. Well, alright then. Fuck yeah. Wasn't the Eye of Sauron a bad guy? That old Sauron. That asshole. But this comes from a place of love for the Zuck.
Told me about CryptoLand. Isn't that like Sandbox and the other ones?
No, so CryptoLand was, they wanted to buy an island. And yeah, like your crypto tokens were your ticket to the island.
Right,
yeah. And they had their cool animation with the Bitcoin guy. They were also the ones that went on Twitter. Someone said, what's the legal age on the island? And the official account said, mental maturity is good enough for us with a winky face. Yeah. The name, I actually think what they called in the video, I think they called the currency kitties. Yeah, it was pretty on the nose.
Pedophiles and islands.
I don't know, man.
Because no one can get to them. I guess that's true.
Yeah.
The founders, Max and Helena, allegedly worked for over a year putting together what they thought was a fantastic promotional trailer that would convey the project and the goal to the world.
Yeah,
however,
there she
upon
is.
release, the trailer became the laughing stock of every social media website, resulting in nothing but ridicule.
Another day, another... It's a project headed by cryptocurrency enthusiasts to purchase an existing Fijian island and develop it into a haven for fellow cryptocurrency enthusiasts. Oh my god.
As the dust has now settled on the project, communication has stopped entirely. I decided to dig a little deeper and see what I could uncover. It seems that CryptoLand is dead once and for all, but there's more to be said before we fill the grave for good. CryptoLand was yet another solution looking for a problem that did not exist, a common concept in the world of cryptocurrency, and for the people that make it core to their identity. Having communities surrounding the multi-trillion-dollar market is apparently not enough. Instead, they needed to have a physical location where users could inhabit year-round and live a perfect crypto lifestyle to get away from what they refer to as fiat land, the world where the rest of us inhabit, and escape to a tropical paradise where they could be surrounded by like-minded people. Not exactly a nefarious prospect so far, but one that was doomed to failure from the inception. There exists something called a white paper. A white paper can be quickly understood is the document explaining all the details about a given project. You're supposed to use said white paper as a unregulated investment.
That'll fix it.
The ridicule that Cryptoland's trailer suffered was not the biggest problem for Max and Helena's project. Instead, it was the contradictory and ridiculous premise of what they were.
Yeah, so actually another interesting tidbit of lore. When they were getting dunked on by the whole internet, they started trying to send out cease and desist letters.
Just like random people.
Yeah, to literal accounts with like 5 followers, they were getting like cease and desist letters from Cryptoland.
Why are people so stupid?
I don't know. I mean, it's crypto, so they were hoping for like an easy slam dunk of a scam, but it didn't really work.
Were trying to do. Realistically, the trailer got millions and millions of eyeballs that it never should have had. If the project had merit on top of that, maybe it would have done well. They wanted to buy an island in Fiji territory and build up infrastructure for not only a resort to operate servicing thousands of inhabitants, but also private, permanent luxury lodgings for up to 60 high rollers. They called these 60 plots of land the King Cryptolander plots, which were sold as non-fungible tokens and started at the low price of $750,000 US.
They were very proud of it.
In F, the second most popular and valued cryptocurrency.
The cool thing, what's amazing about this whole project is that I'm actually buying an ultra rare one of one in a collection of 10,000 NFTs, and that's dope, right? But like that ties to this actual piece of land.
This was one of the
I'm actually buying a first piece of land.
Each sale of a King Cryptolander NFT would secure you one of the 1-acre plots of land that came with fiber optic internet, sewage, water, electricity, roads, access to all Cryptoland's facilities, and of course developmental potential, meaning you bought the land but you need to pay to have the actual.
How much was it to get that NFT?
When I say it started at the low price of $750,000, that's because they scaled up. Each one that was sold would increase the price of the next plot of land by a certain percentage. This, of course, was a tactic to capitalize on FOMO, fear of missing out, a popular angle that schemes like this use. Buy in early and get a discount, buy in late and pay more. Don't miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't miss out on Cryptoland. Now, so far, it's not the most ridiculous premise ever. I think it's silly, but carving up an island and selling parts of it to people is not unheard of. But they didn't own the island.
Here, I have an idea here. That was a good idea.
Selling NFTs,
there's some captions
they
if you can't
claimed to
hear it
represent a
clearly.
plot of land on an island they did not own and had no capital to purchase in the future either. They were also stating buying one of these NFTs would give you access to a plot of land with infrastructure, but the island had no infrastructure. They also clearly stated in their white paper that they would not use the money that King Cryptolander sales would generate to purchase the $12 million island, which means they had to find the $12 million somewhere else, though of course they never did. They instead went back on their white paper and stated they would instead use that money from the early adopters to buy the island without updating the document or telling anybody unless you deep dive their Discord server. This led to a cascade of critical failures and what I would consider to be regarded as fraud. Essentially, if you use their white paper to give them money for the explicit purpose of
I don't know if it was
they would instead use your money for
I don't think it was 10K for an acre.
They claim to have a safety net.
I think 10K was like the starting price to get in.
The concept of this was 30 sales of NFTs, which would net them $50 million in total, and $50 million was their estimate for a minimum viable delivery of the island being built to a sustainable level.
We almost did that one time. You remember we had that idea of doing the stream where we make really shitty art and mint it on the blockchain?
I actually really liked the one idea of the NFT when NFTs had just come out.
Literally just happened.
Remember the ass picture? Where we were just gonna do a picture of your ass, but it spun around like through the window, and as it got to the other side, it was just your ass again, and it was rotating on your ass.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they did not like that. The group we were talking to was like, we only work with people who are serious. I'm like, bro, it's NFTs.
Yeah.
Calm the fuck down.
I remember that. That was a
We
wild
basically
time.
got on a call with them and we're like, we'll only do this if we get to fuck around. And they were like, no.
iDubbbz did something like almost exactly like that the week after we came up with the ass idea.
Really?
He did his nutsack.
How does do?
I don't know, but he stretched his nutsack out and put a light behind it. It looked fucking awesome.
You just see like the veins.
Yeah, it looked like a cicada almost. Thank you for the 12 or the 10 gift subs retro.
Charlie was like, I'll do it if we just give them all away for free. And they were like, no.
Yeah.
They were like, okay, then let's not do it.
Need $100 million to do this, but apparently they could do it for 50.
I'm glad we did.
Realistically,
not do
you
Yeah.
couldn't do it for either of those
Thank God.
numbers. You could probably combine them and still not accomplish this. This, however, was of course all predicated on lies, and their marketing from day one was some of the most incompetent I've ever seen. They fell into the social media trap of answering questions they had no business to answer in the first.
Yeah.